Just been editing some videos from my business channel so that I don't have to do them when we actually start the course. So I filmed a few ahead of before I came, but I thought I'd do a quick face mask before I jumped in the shower because my skin is freaking out at the moment, and I went over my eyebrows so they feel dreadful. Anyway, I'm using my Clinique, what's it called, Clinique anti-blemish face mask. I do have another face mask that I prefer, but I've got to use all this one up first, so I am going to try and use this one up before I open a new one. Today was a really long day. We had 9 till 5, although we finished an hour early, so that was good. So it didn't actually end up being all that long at all. But I forgot my glossy gloss, so my lips were feeling really dry, so I've just put a layer on and they seem okay now. But today I'm heading back home. I wasn't planning on going home, but we've actually got like 5 days off uni, so we don't have to go back till next Thursday, and it's Thursday today, so I thought I'd go back for 5 days, so that's going to be nice. I feel kind of left out now that I'm going home. They've all just got a takeaway, and I think they're going to go on a night out. I picked up a McDonald's. I've been craving a McDonald's since I moved to Nottingham, so I got a Happy Meal. But I am back. I'm going to eat my fish finger Happy Meal, and then I'm going to open some parcels that I've got. I'm hopefully going to go around the farm tomorrow. We've now got the horses back, and I saw them tonight, and they were so sweet. They were running next to us, and they came right up to say hello. So I'm going to see them tomorrow and get some footage of them in the fields. No.
Grandmother coming out of Costco's.
Rhyme. Red skies at night, shepherds. I've never heard of that before.
Morning, shepherd's morning.
And apparently means it's going to rain.
It could be sailors, you see. Either or.
I haven't driven since I left now, so it's cold in the car, but we're about to go and get. Should have probably turned the music off. We're about to go and grab some Chinese takeaway. I wanted to go out, but Mum didn't. She's just looking at the hens, and then we're setting off. The moon tonight is so pretty. Okay, that was just a massive fail, but it is really pretty. It's like, it looks a bit like an eclipse, but it's a crescent moon, but you can still see the outline. The puppy's got a new bed from Costco today. Oh, is that nice?
Any longer.
First impression, what do you think?
But what?
The dessert.
It's alright, but I think it could do to be warmer.
Do you want me to put it in longer?
Right, we'll get it when I get to the middle.
Apologies for the slightly unattractive face, but today we are heading to Costco, and then I think we're getting a Chinese takeaway tonight, so that should be nice. But I've basically got 5 days off of uni. No, 6 days off of uni, but like 4 of them are self-directed learning days, so I do have a lot of activities to do online, but they're all online. So I've come home for the weekend, which I'm not sure if I mentioned, but that's what I've been doing this morning. I've just been doing loads of different activities, and I've done quite a bit. I've got a few more reading exercises, and then I'll be done until Tuesday, and then I'll just have Wednesdays to do. So hey, I look awful, but I'm about to jump in the bath. The bath is running, and I'm going to use some Lush bath bombs that I got for Christmas. I realised that Pip was really loud with the water running, but I'm using this little snow fairy from Lush, and I'm going to use the jelly bath bomb. Are you ready? Walk! There was no hot water, so I had to wait for the hot water to come in. I'm going to watch some product training videos while I have a relaxing bath, and I'm really enjoying this bath. It's like this Lush product. It said it was jelly, and I wouldn't say it was quite the jelly I expected. It's almost like airy, melt in the middle pudding. But it's quite nice. Hello, welcome home. Gemma. Hello, baby girl. Oh, I missed you. I did. Oh, look at them, they're back. So today we're going car shopping for me. I'm very excited, but we've been to a couple of places and I'm just feeling really overwhelmed. I have no idea what I'm looking for. One car place down. So I'm just in the car. Oh, let me. My hand was trapped. We've just been car shopping and we went to like 4 different places and I'm just so overwhelmed. I literally don't have a clue what to do. And I just feel like all the salespeople are like really pushy. Like I was really happy to buy a car from this one guy, and then his 2 like bosses came over and they were like, "What can we do to make you buy it today?" I was because I really don't want to buy a car today, especially because I want to like look around. And so I mean, I wanted to get quotes because I am really serious about buying a car, but at the same time I'm just like, not like as soon as I've got the quote. So that's how my day's gone today. What have you been up to? Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I've put my oh, it's fallen out, but I've put my speaker on, headphones on, so I can use this mic and hopefully it's okay. I'm currently in a beautician's waiting for mum to have a facial, but I just thought I'd update you on how today's gone. We ended up going to 5 different car places. I really liked Ford, but I think it's expensive what it is. The car people is just like all over the place and I don't even know where to start with them. Where else to go? Skoda. It's just too basic, like. And then Citroen I really like. And I was genuinely considering buying from them, and I probably still will, but I just hate how pushy salespeople are. Like, I was really happy with the guy who we were talking to and I was feeling really comfortable, and then like not 1 but 2 of his bosses came over and they were like, "What can we do for you to make you buy?" And I was like, I don't know, I just wanted a quote. So yeah, I've got a lot of thinking to do. I definitely want to buy a car, and I definitely want to buy a car soon, so fingers crossed I found the perfect one. Oh, you guys, that was an absolute nightmare. So I was driving to meet my friend Alice. I'm meeting her for tea tonight at Pizza Express. I think that's just our tradition, so it's going to be nice to see her. I haven't seen her since before Christmas, I don't think. Before Christmas? Yeah, I went to give her a Christmas present, so just before Christmas. But honestly, I was driving to town. The road was either shut because it was servicing, or it was a road work, or it was like an accident, but it was closed. So I got diverted in the only place I knew that I was confident driving. Not that I'm not confident driving anywhere, but mum's car's, the handbrake doesn't really work, and I'm not great at doing clutch control on her car because it's like a super high biting point. So I tried to steer with a clear foot of hills in this car, but I'm great with hills normally. Anyway, that's not part of the story. So I went down to like the Cineworld complex where there's like a load of other shops, and then I like came back on myself and did a full circle to get back to like Trinity Walk, which is the shopping centre where the restaurant is. So I did that, and then and it was fine, and then coming up, the road was so slow, like literally, I was at standstill for a good 10 minutes, and then we were moving like 5 miles an hour for another 5. So I ended up putting her on speakerphone, and I don't use Bluetooth or ring people from the car just because, I mean, I am still fairly new and I just don't want to get distracted, but also I just don't think it's right to ring people while you're driving. But literally I was at a standstill and I was like already late. Oh, did I even mention that part? So at the bottom of our drive, there was a lorry parked. And I was just like, is it going to move? I mean, it's not technically our property because it's council property, because there's a power networky thing at the other side. So I couldn't tell him it was private property to get off. But like at the same time, hello, there's a car behind you. I've been here for 5 minutes. Are you going to move? So I ended up having to get out of my car. Went to knock on his front window, and there was like 4 grown men there, all like having a snack. And I just felt really awkward, and I was like, can you move so I can get past? He was like, oh, I'll move forward a little bit. So he moved forward a little bit, and then I still had to like literally go on the pavement to get around him to go back on like in front of him. So I was already a little bit stressed with that, but like traffic, so I'm gonna run in to meet Alice now. Hopefully she's not there and just waiting for me, because it is like 13 minutes past and I was supposed to meet her on the hour. So I am a bit late. That was a huge 2-minute 30-second rant. I apologise, but I am going now. Wow, but once again I have parked, and I have parked well. I don't know if you can actually see me, but I just went to lock the door and I closed my door and my hand went right through the door because of course when I came through the barrier I had to get the ticket, I had to put my window down, and I completely forgot to put my window up. I'm just on my driveway and I came back from locking the gate and the song was on, and I've never heard this song before and I love it. It's amazing. I don't even know what it's called. Paradise maybe? If you know the name of the song and who it's by so I can look it up, leave it in the comments below. FYI, I am now parked and I was literally just going at like 1 mile an hour, like so slowly. I hadn't got my phone glass at all. But it was a really nice night out apart from all those what would you call them, events. Definitely an eventful night, but it was nice. So I am now back home. I actually had a really lovely evening with Alice. It's always nice to hang out with friends, isn't it, and just have like a girly chat and a catch up. But as if my day couldn't get any worse, that little rant, no, not little rant, huge rant from before. Well, as I was getting my ticket and paying for the car parking, I dropped my purse in the bin. Like, I literally dropped it in the bin. I thought I was being really clever by catching it and I completely knocked it into the bin. And I wish I'd been recording because it was kind of funny, but at the same time I had to stick my hand in the bin. Luckily it was fairly empty, so I'm hoping there was nothing in it, but that is basically how my day has gone. It's another rainy day here in Yorkshire, but I am heading back to uni now. I'm pretty sure I won't be back for a while.